in Marriage Detroit. New series premieres Saturday, June 24th at 9/8 Central on OWN.
Hey, my name is Nigeria Chambers of Big Gold Belt Media. It is a pleasure to talk to you two today. How you feeling?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. How are you?
Good, good. So we are obviously here to talk about Love and Marriage Detroit making its series premiere on June 24th on OWN. I got to check out the first episode here of this. And I got to say, I know you may not have seen it, but there's not a lot of you in this in terms of really understanding the two, but there's enough that draws endless intrigue here. First thing we got to start off with asking is, all right, have we just settled? Because it's been a year now since this is filmed, if I do the math correctly. Have we settled on how many kids we're going to have? 2 or 3? Max, that is.
Yeah, we settled. We definitely gonna shoot for 2, and if the Lord presents an opportunity for number 3, we'll do that.
And I feel like this is exactly how it showed on this. But no, I love you two so far. I think that the balance that you two have really helps keep each other grounded, but motivated as well. There was a moment we got to see you all doing some exercising together, but also doing some content creating, which was something I thought was beautiful because it was a matter of integrating both of you two's worlds into one in order to not only just produce the content, but to have fun and really get to know each other, which I can't even believe, Kolby, you said Russell he's dropped you before? Because it was a curl in that moment. You was like, if he drops me again, I'm like, no way, not the Hawk. No way he did.
Yes, the Hawk has dropped me. He's dropped me, and I will go through the archives after the show makes its premiere, and I will make sure that I show everyone that I've been dropped. I've been dropped. I have the receipts, and I don't mind sharing them. Okay.
It probably was intentional.
That is hilarious here. So what about you, Russell? Have you improved on your romantic side? Because this got to be the funniest line I've heard on television within the last years. You was like, hey, I'm a little romantic, we do that romantic game. You kind of looking at Kolby like, I'm talking about like sex? Like, wait, that's not Hey, you set the brothers back like 10 years now. Man.
Oh man. No, I'm getting better. Like, would you agree?
He's getting better. Since he's made that statement, he is getting better. Baby steps. We're not gonna say that he's a master yet, but he's baby steps.
Hey, look, some motion is better than no motion, even if it's slow motion, right?
Yeah. So what's been, now that it's been a year since the filming and we're getting very close to the premiere here, what's been the feeling of knowing that you two's relationship is now going to be shown to the world and beyond to this point, just the cameras being around you for the time of the filming? Now, listen, Kolby, you're a content creator, so like what it's like to have the camera in front of you and to have social media right there and the response from it. But this is bigger now. We're talking about the OWN network. We're talking about Warner Media Discovery. I mean, the possibilities and the lengths of where this can reach is beyond anything that social media can do here. Now, streaming services reaches a whole different plateau of folks. So, from the filming, now about a year of almost really close to a year from then to the point of release, what's sort of been those emotions and feelings?
It's been a lot of highs and lows. So I think the lows, I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, after we got done filming, I'm like, oh, it'll come out in maybe 2 years. Like, who cares? But then when they reached out and was like, oh no, we have a premiere date, I literally started to crumble inside of like my body. Like I was literally just like a piece of paper being crumbled up. I'm like, I'm so scared. but it was all good emotion, you know, because I'm scared of, I think I'm scared of like the potential, like you mentioned, like this can go far beyond like what you can imagine. And so I'm sometimes afraid of that potential. Sometimes I think that imposter syndrome will try to kick in and like tell you, you know, are you sure that you're the one? Like, you know, who called you credible, or who said that you should do this, or who picked you? And so imposter syndrome will try to come and like defeat you. But I've been like fighting and warring against that, and realizing that, you know, this is my time, and that, you know, we were selected for such a time as this, and we're gonna make the most of it, and just not allowing myself to feel defeated in this, and just being excited for the opportunities, and realizing that there is going to be some negativity, but trying to channel that out with the positive things that are going on, and keeping our good community supporters around us, and our tribe surrounding us, you know, lifting us up when we do feel down.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. No, I'll just add, I mean, outside of the things that she said, I think I was not comfortable with having a camera in my face all the time, right? And I think, well, no, by the end of, you know, filming, it was just there, you know. And even I would say today, like when Kolby is shooting content, you know, I'm used to it now. I used to hate it. So it's been a paradigm shift for me in particular. But yeah, I'm ready for it. We pray for this, you know, we prepare for this, and you know, we're expecting God to do his thing.
Yeah, beautiful. And you know, I was talking to Carlos, and like, you know, with the emphasis that Detroit is a prime location for Black people, and I said, you know, right now, and very ignorantly saying, everybody thinks that only place is Atlanta, as if like Charlotte doesn't exist or DC doesn't exist, and now Detroit. And seeing what you two both do, definitely, and collectively what you do definitely draws attention as to like, okay, I need to check that out. You know, whether you're single, whether you're a thriving couple looking to relocate, I think there's a lot of reasons why Detroit is a destination. Really quickly before we wrap up here, we didn't get much of this in the first episode, but it instantly, my attendance went up, and I wanted to give you an opportunity to talk more about Soar Detroit. I think reality shows get this label that is messy and and trash, but like, you two both pioneers and entrepreneurs, both are doing amazing thing, and I think that's what's good about this. Yeah, there's drama here, but there's also very important things happening within each of the couples here. So Detroit, as soon as I heard, I was like, oh, I need to know more about this. I don't know if we're going to get in this season, but I got a chance to talk to you right now, so I said I'll just ask.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no. So Soar Detroit, we are a literacy and sports organization that's more heavily focused on the literacy side, because Detroit third graders are some of the how do I say it? There's a huge opportunity to help improve reading proficiency in the city, not focusing on the deficit, but focusing on the asset, right? So Detroit third graders have an opportunity to become avid readers, and we are here to improve it, because students who read at grade level by third grade are more likely to graduate high school, go on and do great things. So that's why we exist.
That's amazing, man. I appreciate that so much. And, you know, as we look to draw our folks back to Detroit, a city that has so much history and once was this labeled as this the ruin, as what you two are doing, I think it's just going to just bring so much more opportunities that way, and we're just going to see a future that the two of you two work are creating for much more brighter things to come. So I'm super excited for folks to check out the season, because they're going to see what you two do, the fun you two have. We're going to make sure that Kolby isn't dropped this season at all. Come on now, Russell. But truly, it's been a pleasure to talk to you two, the Harrises, today, and I can't wait for folks to check out the season.
It's so nice talking to you.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Take care, okay?
You as well.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
I keep